Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, it's going to be a get ready with me. As you can tell, I don't have any makeup on and I have kind of like a new setup. This is gonna be temporary, it's not gonna be permanent. As you guys already know from the previous video, I moved back in with my parents and I don't have a place to film, so this be my background for a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I kind of love this background and right now I'm using natural lighting. Before we jump right in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, first of all, let's just put this hair back because I don't want my hair to be in my face. I am surrounded with a lot of new makeup. First of all, I kind of like wet this new Weird Techniques miracle sponge. I believe they changed the way it looked. I feel like it's a lot more denser and a lot more shorter and flatter than the other one. I feel like the other one is more like skinnier than this one. I feel like this one is a lot like chubbier, I feel like. Okay, so I am going to prime my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna start on with my eyes just because I've been doing that lately. Let me know if you guys like this choker. I'm like obsessed with it. I actually got it at Rue 21. Hopefully you guys can see me correctly. I'll probably zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be using this mirror. This is the new Spotlight palettes from Smashbox with Casey Holmes. I am gonna do a separate video on the two palettes because watch them and all that stuff. I feel like they're so beautiful. The mirror is really nice. Now, I only brought two palettes. This is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. I got this at Ulta. I'm not sure if they still have it at Ulta. I also got the new Pixie with It's Judy Time. You guys can see her right there. She's so beautiful. I love her and I love watching her vlogs. I actually tried some of the colors and the colors are amazing. I feel like they're very blendable. I only tried like 3 of them, so I think I want to get into these colors today. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can see a little bit more closer. I feel like you guys are far away. I'm going to be using the Carly Bible palette. I don't want to blind you guys. This mirror is very nice. I'm going to be using this color right here to set all over my eyes just for the eyeshadows go in smoothly. These eyeshadows do have a lot of fallout. If you guys can see, it kind of like crumbled up right there. I've been breaking out like crazy. This kind of looks too pale and too white on me, but that's okay. I am going to go in with the Pixie by It's Judy palette. So I am going to grab this color right here and I'm just gonna put it in my crease area just to create like that transition color. It has a lot of fallout as well. The only thing that the palette is missing is a mirror because I'm having to use the Carly Bible mirror. Other than that, it's pretty much okay to me, to be honest. My skin has been so bad. I've been breaking out like crazy. I'm vlogging today too, so that blended out so nice. I'm surprised. This color right here, they don't have names, do they? They do have names. Oh my gosh, they do have names. I used Snowflake, which that's the one that I just used on my crease. The next one that I'm going to use is Good Morning. This is the color Good Morning. This one is Snowflake, which I think it's really nice transition shade. Ooh, that gave it like a little bit more definition. I like to have a little bit more definition in my outer corner. So going in with the Carly Bible palette, I'm going to grab this color right here. This one does not have names. It's kind of like a dark brown color. The only darker colors that she has here is like dark purple and this other color. The other ones are shimmery, which I mean, The shimmers are nice. That is beautiful. That is this color right here. It's a highlighter as well, but you can use it as an eyeshadow as well. I don't have a really deep color for some reason, but I'm going to grab this color right here. Oh snap. She says that all the time. Or I can grab the one next to that one, which is Night Night, which is this one right here. This is Night Night, and then this one is Aw Snap. I like the names that she created. So I'm gonna grab Night Night. So I'm so indecisive. Sorry if this video is all over the place. I've never filmed like this. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Do you see that? I just dipped in my brush in there. It has a lot of fallout. That's probably the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, the colors blend out very, very nice. I'm just gonna put that in my outer V area. Ooh, that looks decent. Now I'm just gonna grab a blending brush to blend that out. Blending is key, you guys. Okay, so that's as good as it's gonna get, to be honest. I feel like it looks different on camera. Hopefully you guys can see in real life it looks really nice. I am going to grab the first color, the first two colors actually, that we grabbed, which is Snowflake and Good Morning, to blend everything out together, just so it can look put together and a little bit more seamless. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this color from the Carly Vibe palette. It's basically a highlighter. I'm just gonna put it all over my lids. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I'll probably mix two colors together just because this is like too bold. So pretty. I like that a lot. That came out really nice. Now, since we covered kind of like the outer V area color, we're gonna go in with the same color and put a little bit on top to put it more depth into the look. I was actually going for something more simple, but this turned out to be like a go out kind of look. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I can walk around in this eyeshadow look everywhere I go because I really don't care what people think, but you know, it can be too much for people. And again, I'm just gonna blend that out just because you don't want it to be too harsh or anything like that. Not too bad, right? That's it for the eyes. Hopefully I don't make a mess. I feel like I'm making a mess. So as for the palettes, I'll give you my thoughts at the end just because I don't want this video to be super long. I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever Professional Skin Equalizer Primer. It has so many names. Oh my god, I have eyeshadow everywhere. Okay, so I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of that all over my face. I heard good things about this primer. I did grab this sample from my Ipsy bag. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, much better. I feel like sometimes I can see a difference, but this is more of a smoothing primer. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Dream Cushion foundation. Mine is in medium beige 45. And I'm going to be using this new Moda Prismatic Pro makeup brushes. They're basically 100% vegan and cruelty free. Love that about them. I've seen these all over the internet and I was in a hunt for them. And I saw them at Walmart. I was like, yes, I'm excited. I cannot wait to try these on camera. This one right here is the 801 large brush, basically for cream or liquid application. They do bend a little bit. I love the color. It's so kind of like unicorn like, so pretty. I love this so much. I love how soft they are. The other one is a 802, ideal for blush or bronzer application for a stunning glow. I'll probably use this for concealer, to be honest. This one is the 803 Flawless Blended Contour under your cheekbones, along your jawline, or at the hairline. And the last one, this is an 804 small brush. It's perfect for precisely applying concealer, blending makeup under your eyes, or for contouring your nose or other small areas off the face. Okay, Honey, no. This is too small to blend concealer. No. Seriously, no. I'm going to use the 801 Oval Moda Brush. I'm going to be applying it with the Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. I'm probably gonna just press it on there. I've never used an oval brush ever. I've seen them all over YouTube. I've been wanting to get some, but I never do. But when I saw that Moda was gonna come out with these, I was like, oh my god, I can find it at my Walmart. So I'm just gonna see. Can you guys see that? Oh my Jesus. Look at that. That's like amazing. I'm like in shocked. This is freaking amazing. It did basically this whole side of my face. Oh my god, this is gonna be my new favorite thing. It barely sucked up a lot of the product. Like, can you guys see that? There's no product in there. Guys, I like this already. This is like more easier. Now, to underneath my eyes, I don't think I want to use that brush. Just because I do like how the concealer blends with the beauty blender, if that makes sense. Oh my god, but so far I am enjoying this brush. I like it a lot. I am impressed. This is crazy. And this was only, I believe, $14.99. You get 4 brushes. Come on. You don't have to get the artiste one that is like an arm and a leg to buy. I don't apply foundation underneath my eyes just because whenever I apply it underneath my eyes and I apply concealer, I feel like it looks a lot more cakier. So I just go around my eyes, if you can tell. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever. It's like blended perfectly, seamlessly. My excitement is too much for this video. I do want a little bit more coverage in my forehead just because I'm breaking out like crazy and I feel like I don't know what the hell it is. Mother Nature always gets me every month and it pisses me off just because I don't like my face looking crazy. Like, look at this. I'm sure it's humongous and you guys can see it. It's just so annoying. Okay, you guys, so far so good. I love this brush. You guys, if you see this set at the store, pick it up. This brush is well worth it. I'm gonna use this brush, the 802, which they actually say this is for blush and bronzer application. Girl, please. I know if you have a cream contour and a cream blush, then I will understand. I ain't about that life. I should be about that life, but I'm not. I'm probably going to start using it with a concealer and see how it works. I finally got into the Tarte Shape Tape. You guys don't even understand. This concealer has been raved all over social media, all over YouTube, Instagram. It's just so crazy. Social media just went crazy with this concealer and I just now understand why. This is like the best concealer I have ever tried in my life. $24, which I mean, for a concealer, I think it's pricey, but you get what you pay for. It has full coverage in an instant. It doesn't crease as much underneath my eyes, but sometimes it does because, you know, I have fine lines underneath my eyes and everything that I concealerize that I put underneath my eyes, they do crease. But this makes it a little bit not creasable, you know what I'm saying? I also love the applicator. It's jumbo. I really like it. Gonna apply it like I normally do, an upside down triangle. I feel like a lot of you already know what I do. This is like my favorite thing to do, and also because it kind of like highlights your face. And this is where I'm just gonna do that sharp edge for my eyeshadow, that part right there. So I do highlight my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And I know I go ham on my concealer, don't judge me. I just like it and I like the coverage and I like the way it looks. This is the first time I'm trying this concealer on camera so you guys can see. Use this. This is the 802 cream and contour oval brush and I'm just gonna blend it. Ooh, this is amazing. This is really good. These brushes are really nice for $14.99. Girl. And on my nose. It doesn't even take off my foundation or anything like that, which I actually really like. Okay, Okay, see, this is where it's not gonna work. Do you see when I applied pressure right there, how it's dragging the product out? See, this is where it's not gonna work. For all over the face, it's gonna work, and to blend everything, it's gonna work, but underneath my eyes, I use my beauty blender. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna use that. Also, this new Miracle Sponge from Real Techniques is not my favorite. It's like very dense. It says you can use it wet or dry, but like really hard. I like the other one a lot better. This is not good. Since I didn't bring my other sponge, I can't do anything about it. Okay, you guys, I really don't like the sponge. It's probably a no-no. Stick up with the other one. To set everything, I'm going to be using the Stay Matte powder. You guys already know that I love this powder. It's like my favorite powder ever. I had to pick up like 2 backups because if you follow me on Snapchat, I feel like I always say this, but if you follow me on Snapchat, you saw that mine broke and I was dying that day. I was like, And then I'm gonna use a bigger brush to set my whole entire face. For bronzing and contouring the face, I'm going to be using the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And my forehead as well. My chin, obviously. Okay, now for blush, I'm going to be using the Milani powder blush in Warm Petals. I haven't used this blush in so long, I feel like. So beautiful. This is kind of like a natural blush, which I always like to go for. Today I went for like a dramatic eye. It's crazy. I didn't plan that at all. Hopefully this video doesn't take me that long to edit. I feel like it is because I talk too much. Now for highlighter, this is gold, which is so pretty. More kind of like for bronze skin. And the pearl is the one that I'm using. I'm using Crank It Up pearl and Blow a Fuse pearl. She uses them together all the time and it looks so gorgeous on her. But these are blinding. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Can you guys see that? Oh, wee. I know I have to do my eyebrows, but I'm probably gonna do my eyebrows off camera just because I do take a long time. These highlighters are beautiful. I feel like it doesn't accentuate your texture as much. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I haven't used these on camera, so look at that. If you want to blind someone, use this palette. I swear to you, they're gonna be blind. I'm actually gonna put that in my inner corner as well. Oh my goodness, you guys. As an inner corner highlight, looks gorgeous. That kind of like brought the look together. Look at that. Okay guys, I am going to be doing my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I put on my eyebrows and I have a little bit of lipstick. I don't have a lot just because my lips have been so dry, so I just have a plain lipstick from Milani called Matte Naked. So love that for every day. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm just gonna round up everything that I used in this video and let you guys know what worked for me and what didn't. For the Moda oval brushes, I absolutely love these 2 only. If they come out separately, that'll be amazing because I love this brush so much. The 801, it blended out my foundation perfectly. I didn't have to go in with the beauty blender to smooth everything out. It automatically did it for me. So absolutely love this set. Also, the 802 contouring kind of like oval brush is a really good one, but for underneath the eyes was not my favorite. So yeah, overall I really like these oval brushes. If you have a local Walmart next to you, pick them up. They're very awesome, very cheap. I believe it's only $14.99. They feel like high quality brushes, but you can find them at Walmart. So it's a really good one, A+ for me. For the concealer, you guys, this concealer is absolutely amazing. I love how it blends out and the coverage that it gives. The one that I have, I probably didn't even mention, I got, okay, thanks a lot, motorcycle. I got medium, which is perfect for my skin tone. I believe it's the little tiny bit too light for me, but you do not want to go to your perfect shade color, if you know what I mean. You do want to highlight underneath your eyes and your chin, your forehead, and your nose to combine everything together. This one is a really good one. If you want to try it out, give it a try. It's $24 at Ulta. I believe it's kind of pricey, but it's amazing. It's well worth the price. The Smashbox Spotlight palettes from Casey Holmes is amazing. If you guys can see how my highlight, it's blinding right now. It's like reflecting the sun, and you can actually see my highlight in this camera. It's just amazing. They're $35 each. I got both of them. I got pearl and gold. To be honest, gold, it's a little bit too dark for my skin tone right now. It's more for darker medium skin tones, but I actually got them both. I have been using pearl a lot, but gold, this one right here, which is called Blow a Fuse Gold, so gorgeous. You guys need them in your life. I am going to be doing a separate video swatching all of these, so yeah, stay on the lookout for that. Now for the palettes, I would have to say the Pixie by It's Judy Time palette, it's one of my favorites. I love all the colors. I love how they blend. The only thing I have to say about it is that it has a lot of fallout. So if you guys can see right there, it's very, very messy, and I'm sure it's gonna get dirty everywhere. But other than that, the eyeshadows blend amazingly. Now the Carly Bible palette, it's all right. I mean, it was only $14.99, which it's not bad for a palette like this from BH Cosmetics. I actually really love BH Cosmetics. That's the first brand that I purchased starting out with eyeshadows. These shadows are nice, but I feel like she should had a little bit more matte colors, so I had to grab towards the Pixie palette to combine them together to make a look. These highlight shades are amazing, I'm not gonna lie. The other con that I have to say is that Pixie by It's Judy Time is $24 and this is $14.99. So come on. It's expensive to be a drugstore because I can find Pixie at Target. It's well worth the price. Some people might think it's too pricey for them, but in my opinion, it's well worth it. This one for $14.99, I mean, it's all right. It's not my cup of tea. But this Miracle Sponge, it's not my favorite. I'm probably not even gonna use this anymore just because it's very dense, and I feel like the other one is more softer for some reason. I just grabbed it. Oh, I need another one. I just grabbed it and I noticed that it's a different one. It's not the same one that I have at home, which is the normal base Miracle Sponge that they have. This one is a lot different. I really don't like it. It's very dense. I don't like how it blended out my concealer. I'll probably give it away. That's it for this get ready with me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.